Damn.
I just love to tease the fuck around with people like legit. Like legit, everything that I say, you shouldn't take that fucking personal because everything is sarcasm as fuck.
Very sarcastic, aren't you?
Yeah, love you too. Oh.
Ouch!
What?
Damn!
I didn't hear that. I'm having fun fucking killing myself with this fucking drink. Oh god. Did she say that she loves herself or what? I'm confused. Oh, that's good. Because I was also too aqua.
Ouch! The fuck?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Bad.
Ha. Yes.
I'm being bullied. That's what's happening.
Do you? Oh. Yes, such a I have the powers.
Power.
I have the authorities to break through that power. I'm sorry to say, but man, it ain't gonna work. Giddy. Sure,
Amazing. I'm crying. No, I said I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard, I'm crying.
yeah,
So,
and fuck the right off.
So I was a bad corner. I love you, Midnight. We did this with love. I'm crying. God damn. Oof. He has to come back yet. Oh no. Oh no. Midnight, come back. We can't torture you if you don't come back. Come back.
Hey.
There he is. Love you, Midnight.
Fuck you too.
Nah, I'll pass.
Ah, damn, first the try. Eh,
Stop.
damn, I just got roasted. Damn, I just got roasted. Karma's a bitch, huh? I don't see anyone named Karma though. My mom isn't named Karma.
Mm.
I know, right?
Oh. Oof. Hmm.
She's a bitch though. Technically, she isn't named Karma.
Who is? What? Ashley wasn't paying attention. I was busy doing my
Nice.
jobs.
And that fucking picture you sent with the Fortnite, please commit suicide.
Oh,
That's so cringe.
he doesn't like the Dragonite fusion. Clearly called Fortnite.
That's so cancerous.
You're cancerous.
I know.
No.
Cold and hot? What?
But
Then I must have it all the time because I'm always cold and hot.
oh, god damn it, Midnight. Oh my
Sorry.
god.
Sorry, ma'am, I am black.
Hey, that's a lie, and you know it.
Me? Huh?
That's a lie, and you know it.
So I am black.
I've seen a picture of you.
Huh? I'm fucking black. My hair is black.
That doesn't mean you're black. You're just black haired.
I see what you did there. They call me the dark hair man. And also the rapist.
Children beware of this man.
Yes.
God damn.
They always give me the death stare. Yeah. What?
Mm.
Every person I walk past, they either fucking stare or they fucking back talk me. So I'm just like, very nice. And I even had like a mom with two kids like that was like, why is he wearing that clothing? Why? Who is he? And so I was like, I am nobody. I am. Oh, actually, I am your worst nightmare. I even also there was two kids. One of them was fucking scared, and the other one was just like coming up to me like, "Oh, I'm a real boss tough kid. Like I'm 11." There, like, "Are you the guy from IT? Do you know that scary clown?" I'm like, "If you don't shut the fuck up, I'll break one of your teeth and break your whole hand." And the other guy, he was almost shitting on himself because he knew that if he continued, he would be fucked. So he should be grateful that I didn't break his fucking hand, or teeth, or his nose, or his ribs, or maybe just his fucking brain. I mean, if you want to act tough like a little kid and trying to act big for me, there will be consequences. Like me, no, I hate kids. I
Okay,
don't like
that's
kids.
and that you hate kids. Why? Wait until you have one for yourself, buddy.
Yeah, that would first be when I'm 25 plus.
25 plus.
I ain't gonna get a child that early. Or to say.
Jesus
If it's
Christ.
ever, yeah, if it's even gonna happen, who knows?
Probably might happen whether you want it or not.
I'm a virgin. I can keep it like that.
Oh, you're gonna die without getting any.
Wouldn't
It's gonna
mind
be a
that.
sad life.
Yeah, I know. That life is my middle name.
Oh,
Yes, I did heavily die together with Techno. He's such a lover boy.
what am I supposed to do? Okay, just that. Is that bread? Ooh, I can get bread. Bread.
No, cake.
No, bread.
They're,
Fuck you.
they're doing it wrong. It's cake. No,
Bread.
fuck you. It's cake.
Bread.
Fuck you and your fucking bread. It's
Fuck
cake.
you and your cake. Bread.
No, sorry, I don't want to fuck my cake. It's too precious.
Well, you don't want to make it extra creamy?
No, I did like to keep it less salty. Thank you.
Oh.
No,
I
I
didn't
could
say
ask.
nothing
Wait,
about
wait,
salty,
pineapple.
man. I didn't know about that. No.
I mean, you never know. Some might like it.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. Somebody out there might.
Many
Salty
people enjoy it.
cake, I wonder.
Then you
I
should just get
honestly
some salted caramel. That is a world famous
nah,
fucking flavor.
if I want salty shit, I'll do saltwater taffy. That's it.
I would just take a bag of salt down in the fucking water I have made. Done. Now I can become even more salty.
Oh look, there's chinchillas. Why are the chinchillas aggro? You little midget!
Because they saw my face. Nice.
Chinchillas don't like you.
I know. They just want to eat my face. So they don't have to look at it anymore.
Oh, I remember this bitch. I don't want to fight with.
Yes, you do. You love him.
Nah, this mud puppy's a pain in the ass. It easily kill you.
You
Is
love him.
that a? Why is there a fucking fate? Get out! Damn! Where's this mud puppy? Two shot it. Get out of here. Fuck you. That's why
Would you
I
be-
keep you.
Would you be surprised if I said that I only have been together with 2 people?
Actually, yes, I would be.
Send them a bill. Take
What
one of my
makes them?
pictures and say that you fucked me. Done. Easy. What's the problem with being a virgin? I am older than you. I'm still a virgin. The fuck?
There's nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't consider that still being a virgin.
Hmm? Getting the tip in, hmm?
Oh,
Done
shush
the
you.
dirty?
Shush you. You're not.
Until you break
I
the
wouldn't say
blood.
that.
What the fuck it's called? What the fuck is it even you break when you fucking have sex for the first time? What is that thing? Something. Like, the fuck is it called? But yeah, you're still a virgin until that thing breaks and you bleeds like fucking crazy for the first time. Then yes, you are still a virgin.
Yeah.
So if you haven't gotten fully in and you haven't bleeding like that shit, whatever the fuck it is, then no, you're still a virgin. Trust me, many of my friends have been fucking discussing with me in general. I'm like, why the fuck are you asking and talking with me about it? I know too much useless shit. I mean, hey, at least helpful this one fucking time out of the all. Mm. But why the fuck only go the tip when you can fall? Now I'm curious why too. I mean, fair enough, but like, sure. Do you know what they call those kind of people? A fuckboy. A fuckboy. Like, that's what I find pathetic about humans to this day. Stop being so fucking. Like, even fucking in my country, the fucking females are always like, oh, he's such a cuck, he's such a cunt, he only wants to have sex. I'm just here, like, sitting, just taking all the shit, and, like, every minute's like the same. I'm just like, oh, so we all the same, so you want to get fucking die? Why do It's all the time people use. They are all the same. How the fuck have you fucked over 400,000 guys? Is that what you're saying? So, okay, so are you classified as a fucking whore or slut or both? Like, come on. You cannot say yeah. You would fucking be both bitches to go 500,000 fucking men. That's why I don't get it why people say all of them. Have you fucked all of them? Have you been together with all of them? No, then you can't say shit. People in this fucking country is hypercritical as fuck. Just in general. Like, theaters exist, yes, but every fucking man doesn't fucking do it. Yes, he doesn't look as handsome, he doesn't look as fucking beautiful, but he's still better than all the idiots out there. So why the fuck does the appearance and so fucking on count? Why do people always fucking judge by the look and so on? Judged by the fucking personality, you dumbasses. Why do you think it keeps going wrong? Oh, he looks like a fucking model. Yeah, but he's a fuckboy. Wonder why. Away went wrong, idiots. If you knew how many times I would have said that to people in the fucking bus, keep talking about, I have become a lesbian because of all the men who are all the fucking idiots. I'm just like, okay, so you fucked 400,000 men at least. That's what I wanted to say all the time. Because they cannot be mad because they say all. So therefore they are claiming they have been together with every single male in the fucking whole country. It's a statement and a fact. It's nothing else. Why do I sound like a smartass at the moment? Don't know. But yeah, it happens when I get pissed. Then I fucking tell the truth to people and rips the shit out of them. Like, even in the one point, a kid on fucking Roblox was like, oh, your mom. And when he's told me that, I instantly fucking roast him so hard that after 5 minutes of talking with me, he ran away and just shut the fuck up. People don't want to fight me because they will eventually lose because I don't give up. And they always get what they deserve. They get karma. And that's what the cheaters get to. Like, I have helped many of my friends through hard relationships. One of my friends, she was going through their boyfriend cheating, sending nudes to others, and getting news from other girls. She was like, can I call you? Yes. I talked with her for 2 to 3 hours to calm her down, talk with her and figure her out. I told her, don't go back to him. The fuck does she do? Oh, I want you back. Bitch, the fuck did he do? He cheated on her again. I'm like, take my fucking advice the first time. I can read humans. as if they are an open book when I meet them. And he wasn't that nice. I knew him from the start that he was like, okay, he seems nice. After some time, nah. Like, it's not hard to be a human. You just need to fucking go into details. Yeah, well, that's how it is. I know I'm not Mr. Relationship thing. No. As they call it, Mr. Charms. Or Charmy. Do I look like a fucking British person? Do I? No. And certainly I don't fucking sound like an Australian, like a person told me that I sound like I was about to smack that bitch. I don't sound like an ex. Oh, you sound like an Australian. Yeah, you wanna die? Seriously, that pissed me off. I'm like, are you fucking retard? Or what the fuck are you? I wanted to, I wanted to take their throat and just twist it. Like, how can you not fucking hear the difference between an Australian and a fucking Dane? Exactly. Australians has a way bigger of a difference accent than fucking mine. You shouldn't meet one of my friends then. He tries to act like one of the fucking tough kids from Britain. Like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, fucking mate. Yeah, I'm fucking nice, and you would like some shut the fuck up. And I'm like, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'll take a fucking broom up your asshole till you fucking die. Shut the fuck up. I can't take people who act tough when they aren't. He's dumb as fuck. He's like dumber than a truck. Even a dog has more intelligence than him. He thinks he knows so much about PCs, cars, but when he opens his mouth, all that comes out is fucking trash. Like, you could even call him a fucking garbage bin. Because there doesn't exist anything positive in that. That's only garbage. It's like as if when he opens the mouth, it's like, please deposit trash in my mouth. I want it. Seriously. Mm. I like that. I like that. I like that. Clever. I, I have said the one before. It's actually clever. Like, for real. That's actually fucking hilarious and clever. Whoever made that, credits to that person. Because they, they're speaking true things. I mean, for real. Mm. Do you know what I can call you? A virgin. I have been a virgin for so long. Bro, I, if it's not to my ex, you could have fucking raped me if you wanted. Not to be rude. No. My ex was a bit chubby, right? I have nothing against chubby people. That's why I was together with her, because she seemed nice, but her personality got twisted and she was more fucked afterwards. But if her brother wasn't home at that point, she would definitely have taken all her clothes off and fucking sat on me to take mine off and just fuck me, without a doubt. And I'm just there like, nah, ain't gonna happen. So yeah, that's nice. I mean, I don't really feel anything against it, to be honest, because people are like, but that's sexual assault. I'm just like, it's what? Because I don't see it as a sexual assault because my life has been so shitty. I don't see anything as fucking anything bad. I'm just like, okay, cool. Even one of my friends, she was just like, I would have fucking killed her if I were there. I was like, Jesus, is it really that bad? She was like, yeah, it is. I'm just like, eh. I just don't see things as others do. Oh, I am definitely what you can call a special person. I don't know if you want to classify that as a good thing or a bad thing, because I don't think it's either. Like, but who cares? Like, I'm me. If you can take me, that's fine. I don't wanna say shit about you because if you don't like me, that's fine. I am me. I don't want to change because of people who don't like me. That's their problem, not mine. And if people can respect it, not my problem. We humans are different. We build different. If you can accept one, leave them alone. They are not worth time. And if you want to change them, you're just a fucking pathetic loser who just want to take control over a person because they are lonely and they really just want to be together with someone. So that's why boys are idiots. Yes, also some girls, but mostly boys because they take over the weak, sinned girls who has been broken up with a lot. They try to manipulate them, and I'm just like that. If you're gonna continue, I will crush your legs, I will crush your balls, and mostly I will crush your head. So if you don't want to get on my bad side, you should probably fuck off. Because if I remember one time I became so violent that even my best friend that I'm still best friends with today, I strangled him so hard that he almost passed out in high school because I got so pissed at him. So never fuck with me too much because I can be so serious that I don't care what I do to people. And if I hear people who rape girls who doesn't respect a girl, I will actually fucking kill them. And it's not a joke. Okay, if you can't respect the fucking woman who loves you, then fuck off and die. Thank you. I know males, yes, but females also are like that sometimes. It's not every time. It's mostly males because they are horny fucking sexual predators who only after sex and sexual things in a relationship. And that's why mostly boys are the victims of being called out, with giving many boys a bad reputation, which is also me, who is a boy. But that's a part of life, you know? Always being judged by others when you've done nothing. This is not to be racist, but that's the same with black people. When some young dumbasses do something stupid, the black people will always get a bad reputation, even though they are the nicest people out there who's black. Why the fuck does the rest have to be attacked? Like, for what reason? It's a reputation from so small amount of people in a group that's younglings. They do dumb shit, yes. Why does it have to always attack the elderly people who actually is respectful and behave normally? It's a color. What's the difference between white and black? It's a color. Is there anything else besides that? No. Then what the fuck is the problem? But people see it differently because they are a different color. But what exactly is it? Oh, because of slavery. Oh, yeah. But why did they become the slaves? Because they lived in shitty countries while the white people had luxury food, clothing. Oh, but then again, why? Because they were born in a different country. And that's how it started. So they wanted food, clothing for their family. So why the fuck did they have to become slaves? They could just become part-time part workers. And why did they get their bad reputation? Because of that. For one thing that happened hundreds of years ago, people blame and fucking hate them just because of that. Do you not see the fucking retardedness in that? And the stupidity and dumb ass? Who would in their right mind go after black people just because of that? When they had nothing to do with it. So yeah. One of the reasons I hate humans in general. But who am I to say, like, people probably also hate me. Fine, fair enough. A few things I can't stand in this world is people who don't respect each other and those who are racist for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the fucking N-word offends so many people. Like,
Well, it only offends those who are, like, dark-skinned. Right.
yeah, but like, why shouldn't we be able to use it freely? Because it's their thing. And when we have our thing, and they say, we become mad as well. Why the fuck don't we just close those two things out and just say, okay, he's my homie, he's my bro, why the fuck can I not say it?
Yeah.
Just because I'm white. He would immediately get attacked or offended or fucking roasted for the little shit out of beaten up. Just because he said one word that they don't see us white have to use or can be using. I don't get it why people act so aggressively because of one fucking word. That's why I say one word can mean a lot more than you expect it to. And that's also why I say you can destroy a relationship within seconds, but you can never restore it within hours.
Yeah.
So you probably get my point. Why
Yeah.
the fuck people are like that? Because we are humans, we make mistakes. That's a part of our culture, our lives. We make mistakes, we don't live forever. Fucking hell, stop being aggressive. We are humans, we are not perfect. And we cannot be perfect. Those who say they're perfect aren't perfect in the slightest.
Well, not
They don't.
everyone is perfect.
People who are like, oh, but I'm perfect, I don't do anything, I keep getting good grades. That doesn't mean you are not perfect. That doesn't mean you are perfect. That it just means that you're a selfish person who only thinks about you and your grades. So it just shows you that you're not perfect because you are selfish. And what are a selfish person? Not perfect. People in this world are like, oh, but you need to have a better grade to come into this education. Since when did a fucking grade have anything to do with how you work on a job? You could be better than 50 of the co-workers, of the workers on / in that company, and yet you have you have a worse grade than all of them, but you're still clever, and you're still better than them. Why the fuck do we judge one by the grades if they are better than others that has a better grade? Where is the fucking logic in that? And I've been thinking about it a lot, because why and how does that give any fucking meaning? It doesn't.
No.
Like, even Einstein, he didn't fucking graduate college. He fucked up his math and English. Yet, he still became one of the most popular and known people in the whole world to exist. Because he came back and tried. And he actually succeeded. But he isn't perfect. Why? Because he didn't fucking succeed in first try. He always made mistakes which improved it.
Yeah, also, Aqua just disconnected. RIP.
It's a Discord probably. She
Yeah.
has some problems. So yeah, why do you fucking sound like some fucking philosophic person right now? Like, oh, I'm speaking out of the book. Jesus. I mean, some people may see me as oh, he's just trying to be smart. Like, no, I'm just stating facts.
Yeah, there's no issue in stating facts, really. You're trying to get something out there to prove your point.
There's nothing wrong with trying to prove your point. The thing is that if you have to prove it, you need to actually have proof that it actually is a problem. That's the thing, you are allowed to freely state your facts, but if you have to prove them, you need proof.
Yeah.
But since what is mostly told and said is actually quite common, then that's proof enough. But if it's something that's really uncommon and unfamiliar with this society, you will have to need proof. Because what do you hear mostly about US and black people? Can you answer me that simple question? What do you hear the most about when it comes to the US and black people? What do you mostly hear about?
Mainly, I only hear about the recent George Floyd, about the police guy, and then Black Lives Matters and stuff as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter. And all of those things have one thing in common. All they wanted was peace.
Yeah.
And what did they not get? They didn't get peace. And what haven't they gotten? They haven't gotten that peace yet because they keep getting assumed that it's them, that they keep doing bad things behind others' backs. So the thing that the US has is racism. Extreme amounts of racism for no reason.
Yeah.
That's how life is. It's unfair as hell, and you can't change it.
No, yeah. Like, you can try and solve it, but it's gonna take time.
Yeah. And the thing is that you should never say stuff like this on the socials because people will always disagree and agree and so on. And there will never be an ending and there will just start another fight. And they will just be like, don't do it because keep these things to yourself. Yes, many will agree and many will disagree. That's because people have lived differently. They have different religious and so on things in their family. So they live differently and they are treated and they are grown up differently. Some are grown up harsher than others in the families, which mostly relates to the black people because of the family and them trying to raise their children because that's how they were raised originally. And that's why the violence is going to get them inside the head, because they are getting beaten up. And why do you think they mostly become the bullies? Because they're treated shit at home mostly. That's why they become the bullies, to get attention. And that's the only way they know to do it, is by beating up others or bullying them to get attention. And do they succeed? Yes, but they will also scare the people, but they don't see it, they just see it as fun, because they're having fun, because they get attention.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? I'm certainly not the one to know so much about that. I mean, I've never been a bully. I can easily become one. But for what reason? Why should I become a bully when I've been bullied for 7 years in my high school? What good would it do me to become one of them?
Not really anything.
The only good thing is that you maybe feel better with yourself, and that's all. You would actually just hurt more people endlessly, and you would ever continue a trend of bullying in schools. Isn't it quite dumb?
No.
how the society works. Because if one thing becomes a trend, every other person has to do it. That's why so many bullies exist. In general, just a problem of this world. Because it becomes a trend for people, and they find it hilarious.
Which is stupid.
People are getting scared of them. Because what do you gain by being a bully? You gain power. And with that power comes responsibilities. And do they care about that? No. They just find it funny that they can control half of the school, that they go away from them, that they have the power to control people.
Hmm.
That's the thing about this world. Everything is about power. Once they get the power, they will turn the whole world around. That's why when you give a person such much, just in general, that much power, you have to know how they are. Because they will evolve into shittier people. Because they have the power. They know they can do so many other things that people can't. You're the only one in the whole country. Probably as the president, you have so much power. Like, it's the same with fucking Trump. He had so much power that he actually just sent missiles to Iraq or something and killed innocent people. For what reason? Because he had the power to do it.
Yeah.
It's the things that politicians overlook. It's the power. They're just like, oh yeah, he became the president, which is the highest amount of power you can get in the United States.
Yeah, but he didn't have the power to save his people to get the vaccines for COVID. And Joe Biden's doing that now, so yeah.
You can see the difference between people. Something selfish, other things about others, but also selfish thoughts. The thing that Obama he thought about was that everybody should have a nice life, black or white. He didn't care. He was the first black president in the whole United States, and how many people, well, of course, white people, were against many of his things because they thought he was too soft. Obama was never too soft. They didn't see the positive thing in him. They only saw the negative. The negative thing.
There was no negative in him, from what I've seen.
Many white people saw it as a negative thing that he became soft in a way, as they saw it too soft. But he didn't become soft at any point. He had always been hard inside because he knew how to run a fucking whole country, a whole state, a whole fucking place. You don't come to the power without knowing shit like that. You don't come to power without being able to control that much and getting so many people to agree and actually follow the rules. Trump destroyed every single thing that Obama has made, that he had to work for within fucking months. Or then you can ask, why did he do it? Because he had the power to do it and he disliked every single thing, almost.
Yeah.
Like he will say, and like you general will say, the power will get over the head eventually, and they will lose their selfness into a tightness that actually isn't that fun for people to be around. And you know, Trump began to treat and spread the politicans about, I will get my whole Mexican squad and so on to come and kill all of you guys if you jail me or if I lose this. He couldn't do anything else besides that because he knew he would get in jail if it actually happened.
Yeah.
He was dumb enough to do it because he actually knew the consequences. But he was dumb enough to make the threat, for no reason, the threats. So, And the worst part is that even the biggest fucking hacker group in the whole world went after him. Just to find information about who he actually were. They have found something which may be a myth, maybe not, but who knows? They didn't like him, and you probably already know which hacker group I'm talking about when you say the biggest.
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay, let me say this. They are coming from France. They wear masks. Hear me ringing?
Kind of.
They call themselves
Can you cut
the
me? I'm dumb.
And notice the people without a name. They went after him because they didn't like him. They hated him and they knew there was something wrong with the guy. They decided to take research, really deep research with him, to find information that they could use against him to actually get him off the country. Because they knew if he continued to be that, they could actually be bad news for their country also. And since they don't like when people go for their country, they will go after you. Same with the terror attacks, they did everything in their power to find out who did it. And so they did the research to find something about him. And what they had found, I don't know if it's true. So I'll just say it's probably true, but it's probably, and most likely a myth, that he has been at work in the slavery part of time. That he had worked and sold slaves illegally? No, of course not. He's done so many illegal things, and they have found it and so on. And that's why he should have gone to jail, because he got released. But he didn't, for some weird reason.
Didn't he also have something with pedophilia? It was someone. It was someone.
Actually, I'm not sure about that part. But I don't like the man anyways. And nobody in my right mind would. But of course, so many dumb Americans that actually did. Because they just see, oh yes, finally a white fucking president. Let's follow him.
He's not white, he's orange.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You're talking to a fucking angry pumpkin. The fuck are you doing, America? Are you dumbass? He's not white. He's fucking a pumpkin president. Get fucking, like... Sometimes I just wonder why the Americans are that dumb. It's not to be rude, but so many of them are so retarded. I can't take it.
Like, what he did was, like, doing those speeches, and he's like, oh, make America great again. And I'm like, you're just making everyone believe you, and you're doing nothing.
That's exactly the fucking reason he did it. To make them believe. Have trust and everything.
Yeah, popularity as well.
So he could, he did it so that would save his ass. Because he could say that constantly, and them being, yes, he's definitely working on it. He's definitely taking his time, but he's doing it.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit on so many levels, yes, but it's called manipulation. He says something, and us humans, we trust those who has power. That's why so many politicians are actually seen as higher beings, superiors, and so on, just because of one fucking status. Political.
No.
How can one fucking single word have so much power, but yet is just a human? Like,
A human with a dumb fucking mind. Jeez.
That's not what humanity is. Like, you cannot change the fate. You cannot change. You can change how they think and look on things. Why do you think that so many Americans actually began and really like hate on Trump? Because there were so many people who were together who was actually a white and black couple. They were together as two colors. So why do you think so many people started to turn around? Because they may have family and friends who are actually together as a white and a white, or black and black. But since they are white and black, it also counts on them, which means that their friends and their family will go against it. And that's why so many actually went against him, probably. That's my theory.
Yeah.
Because it would go so bad for their family if that happened, whatever the fuck he would do. That their families and their friends also began to go against him, so... I mean, that's just my theory. I don't know if it's true or if it's not, but... I mean, that's my theory. After all. Like, you can think about something else, probably.
No, I don't really know. Yeah.
But yeah. Whoever was like... Who even said that shit about the fucking virginity? Because there's nothing wrong with it. I know so many friends who are a virgin at the age of fucking 25.
Yeah.
So what's the problem with being a virgin?
It's no problem, really.
Shit. But yes, I don't know why people... It's debatable for some people that you have had sex, you're not a virgin anymore. But the most amount say, if it breaks whatever the fuck it is, I don't know the name of it, but whenever you will come to bleed for the first time, that's when you have lost your virginity. So,
Yeah.
that's all I can say. So yeah. Still don't get it why it's important that if you're a virgin or not. Find it quite fun.
And then he
People
was...
like...
Yeah, sorry.
No, just don't
Yeah,
mind it.
and then he was saying, it's like, oh, he knows if you already fucked your boyfriend right now. And I'm like, he lives like 2 states, well, not states, but like, yeah, well, states away from me. And I'm like, no, we haven't. And he's like 2 years younger than me. So, no. And then he was saying, he's like, oh, he's got probably a fucking small penis. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Bruh.
Is he 2 years younger than you?
Yeah, he's 2 years younger than me. I'm 17, nearly 18 in 2 months.
Yeah, I was about to say, then he's 15.
Yeah, he's 15, turning 16 this year.
Wait, when is it legal in your country to have sex?
It's illegal to have sex when you're 16.
So, okay, for us it's 15.
Oh, interesting.
So that would actually mean you will be legal in 1 year.
Yeah.
But that's still quite young, in my opinion. I mean, yes, I'm a virgin, I'm 19, but it's still quite young for me. I mean, I know a lot of people who have lost their virginity as 13 or 14. That's not the matter. But like, still. For me, I see it as a bit young, but I mean, if you want it, go for it.
I read something on the news a couple of days that this 8-year-old got pregnant with a 13-year-old boyfriend, and I'm like, what?
Impossible, because a female will firstly get the egg drops when she becomes like 13 or 14. So it's physically impossible to impregnate her unless if there has been any surgeries on that person, which is highly doubtful because it would not physically be possible unless if they just wanted to see how people react, because they couldn't. And physically, it could be somebody else's child. But if that's the case, then she had a born. Then she was born with something really, 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 really rare, which barely happens to any of you. So she could actually be born, and her body would grow insanely fast down there. That her genital parts would actually evolve into a female's at the age of 15, so she would actually be pregnant. I don't know about it, but that's a thing, and that's an opportunity. So, but it's still weird to read in general about it because
I'm gonna see if I can find it wherever I put it. But yeah, it was on Facebook when I saw it, and I was like, what?
The most disgusting thing is the Japanese. You can allow any fucking person to have sex when they become. Is it 11 or is it 12?
Oh my god, that's still young. People are not, well, children that age are still not mature enough.
Okay, no. Okay, so it's been changed. I think in Japan the age of consent is slow at fucking 13. Although some, yeah. It's in some countries in Japan that is like that, but like seriously, 13.
Okay, let's see if I can find it. I found the page where I found it from. No, I don't want about lockdown. How far back is it? It's probably like a week or two I saw it.
Wait, how old was your ex? Was he older or younger? He must have been older, right?
My old ex, he was 20. He was 20 and he was only one suburb away from me.
So, okay, so that's why you guys were together and had that ugly sexual relationship?
Yeah, well, he also broke up with me a couple of days. Oh, my mum's awake. Hold on a sec. Sorry, my mum's awake at the moment. But,
Alrighty.
yeah, but he broke up with me a few days after he was over. And we were also dating for 2 months, and he broke up with me 2 days before our 3 months. And
It's so pathetic.
but he did it at 3 a.m. in the morning after he was streaming. And pardon?
For what reason did he break up with you? I must know.
So what I know and what I remember, he told me that he shouldn't have gotten a relationship with me since his previous one, which was his previous one, he was still friends with her, and all he did was talk about her when he was with me. And they were best friends. And so he said that he shouldn't have gotten a relationship out from her and gone with me. And then he said he wasn't romantically involved with me, which I knew he was because the amount of love messages he sent me. And also, he said because of his problems he was having at the time, parents and other stuff, which I understand. But
God.
yeah, ever since he and I first met up, because we were like talking stuff online and dating, when we first met up, like at like a shopping centre nearby, since then it was just all about sexual things and stuff, and I was like, okay. But I was the one planning the dates, giving him the gifts, and I was like, shouldn't that be the other way around?
To be honest, it should be split between two, so it was actually 50-50, so it would be
Yeah.
back and forward. That's pathetic. I am sorry to say, but that's pathetic of a man to act like that who is actually older. That means he's not mature.
Yeah, and then also, once he broke up with me, 2 weeks after, he'd gotten back with his ex, and she had a go at me.
Oh my. This. My God. It's. I'm sorry to say, but like, I feel with you, but it's pathetic of his side, seriously, to act up like that. My God, that's pathetic. That's actually pathetic. That's just a child. Yeah, you shouldn't. Wait, his friend had to go to you. Mm, that's pathetic even more. Why do people act like such child? Why do people act like so small children? Like, mature the fuck up. Stop acting like a little kid. Like, oh god, that's fucking huge. Jeez. I'll copy it and just turn it. How the well, because that way of reading is fucking hideous. Goddamn. Oh my god, that's so much. Why is the name Flame Jailer? What the fuck? How childish you are, and how right led you was, damn you. That's a sentence which made zero sense because he hadn't had any rights to do it like that, and it doesn't make him any better, which means that she's just holding with him to support him, even though he did something fucked up. She's like, oh, just because you posted it, that's why I suddenly support him. Do you know how many people does it? Like, fuck. It's a it's a reaction. It's a reaction when you're in shock. You do stuff that you don't really notice because you're in shock. Because you need to take time to actually realize what the fuck happened and what process actually just went through. Like, people don't fucking know shit like that in general because they're dumb. Okay, this is what I find the most pathetic. At this point, however, you continue to publicly post Latch's name in your bios on Discord, starting how shit he is. Whilst being in his Discord server, something that you could very much hurt his status when it comes to streaming. Why the fuck does that have anything to do with this conversation? That's making me pissed when they are taking something completely out of the theme into it, just smashing it in for no reason, just to use that and say, oh, but you can also hear, he heard her first, aka you, so that's actually a fucking pathetic excuse to have. This is just a, oh, but if you don't stop, you will hurt his status and then you feel bad for him. Because you're like in a fucking shock state. So you're like, oh shit, that might actually be true. But in reality, he deserves it. People need to actually realize who and how he is in real life. They are supporting a person they barely know. Like, they need to realize it. They need to wake up and see who they're actually supporting. No. Yes. We are glad, yeah, to help you through this shit. But you just need to contact us. Just type to us, just like, hey, dot dot dot. And we're like, hey, what's wrong or what's up? And then you can explain it. because sometimes when people read other bios, like, oh, our status, like, okay, that person seems down and pissed, maybe I shouldn't talk to them or type to them. But when they actually need somebody to talk with, people don't take the chance because they're scared of hurting the other person by asking or typing to them. That's why. Yeah, but that's why. Just try it, because you will only find who will actually help you if you try to ask some people.
Yeah.
And maybe you get multiple answers back, like, sure, I'll help and talk with you. And you can get different opinions from people and see which one will work out best. So don't be scared of texting people if you feel extremely down or sad, because people can help you eventually.
Yeah.
So it's just a heads up if you actually need some help at some point.
Thank you, Midnight. Yeah.
Okay, at this point, when I'm reading at least half the hour, she constantly repeats herself, but a twist on what she's writing. Like, for real. I also find a post that has me name starting that people hate you because they didn't hear your side of the story. The naming me implying I have made people hate you. No, you have done that yourself. But that doesn't make sense. No, you have done that yourself. How have you done this yourself? You tried your best. He is the person. He's the idiot. He's the fault in the relationship. When,
Yeah.
like, you are acting like an immature child. How old is she, by the way?
He is a teen, 19 from what I remember. Because he just graduated last year. My friend who you're reading the text is from. But, yeah.
Surprise from what I heard, you have a new via chat boyfriend, yet here you're still obsessed over. I think she has twisted this a bit. The part with what I find even more disgusting and ironic is that, from what I heard, you have a new chat boyfriend, yet here you're still obsessing over alleged state. But why didn't you use the obsessed if you're really that obsessed?
I don't know. Like, yeah, like, he doesn't understand how emotionally wounded and hurt that I am from Lachlan. Like, it's going to take time and for me to heal. And
Because for many people,
he just doesn't understand what I'm going through. And he's like, yeah, I was in the same shoes as you. And I'm like, I get that, but you're giving me shit for it.
that's the thing. Don't listen to people because they never have anything positive to say. There's so many people you can't trust. So even the slightest information you give to a person that you feel like you trust, at least know them properly. Like, at least have talked with them a few times, because they will use it against you eventually. I have been with a friend on, like, Roblox for many years ago. She was only my friend to use against me so she could get attention from all her other friends and her boyfriend, and, like, going against others. That's the thing she did against others. So be careful.
Yeah, I know. I've known Alex for at least 2 years. So at first, yeah, he was okay, and then he started hating me, and then yeah, he just was kind of biased on how he felt having me as his friend. But yeah. Which is fine. Like, if he has something wrong with me, then he should bring it up. Don't keep it hidden and spread rumors or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lost for words at that point.
It's alright.
Because people eventually just continue on stepping on the same thing. They
Yeah.
lose things to say, to treat, and try to manipulate in general you to think so much about other stuff. Like, they just end up repeating themselves constantly, but with a twist to make it sound like they didn't repeat themselves the first time. It's an old trick in the book that they use to make the other person feel sad and even more bad about themselves. I don't get it. Well,